most part, everybody thought I had the perfect life. Millionaire at 28, multi-millionaire by the time I was 32, $1 million house, $100,000 cars, and it all came down. And stuff with the family came down. I mean, it was brutal. And my dad said to me at that time, nobody gets through life for free. There was a moment I realized I needed a mentor again.
I felt like I had already reached the point in my life where I was a has-been. Now I feel like the party's just getting started. If you're on the fence and whatever you're watching is resonating with you, it's 100 times better than that. It will change your life forever if you let it.
60 days into entering ManWealth, my relationship with my wife and the relationship with my kids has been a 180. Not a 90, but a 180.
If you are a man, a business owner, an entrepreneur, agent, broker, leader, sales trainer, a CEO, a doctor, an attorney, a man who makes big money, who works a lot of hours at the cost of his family or his health or his purpose, this message is for you. Right now, you are 60, 70, 80 hours a week. You're grinding. And on the outside, you portray like life is so good. You're the leader. You portray power and confidence. But deep down inside, you know that there's this emptiness. There's this thing that's unfulfilled. And so you got to go put on a show and a performance for everyone to see. But when you come home, there's quiet desperation, wondering, is there a better way? My name is Setema, and I take men from where they currently are and I get them to where they want to be. You came here for a reason. There's something inside of you that you want to change. Know this, that weak part of you wants to live. It wants to stay alive. It wants to stay relevant. The guy inside of you that keeps telling stories. I'm not good enough. You can't have it all. It's not possible. Why did you come here tonight, brothers? Rule number 1,
True.
Rule number 2,
Confront.
Rule number 3,
Don't hide.
Rule number 4,
All in.
Rule number 4,
All in.
Rule number 4,
All in.
Rule number 4.
All in.
All in means all in. Heart, might, mind, strength, soul, body, everything you got. I will make this one promise, brothers. If you go all in, give me everything you got, I promise this will be the most unforgettable experience of your life. Take out your journals, gentlemen, and I want you to write, what is the perfect outcome? What is the outcome that you are committed to as a result of being here in the ManWealth? What is that outcome? What do you want? Be specific. Come on, gentlemen, you gotta go all in. You gotta go all in. This is not good enough to show up and take notes. You gotta push yourself to go to a place you have not been before. And as you're writing that perfect outcome, everyone look up here, this word right here, why? Why does that matter? I want something. What's required to get it? I will do what's required. Not everything that I know. I'm doing all I know, Setema. That's cool. Are you doing what's required? I'm doing my best. Doing your best is for your kids. That's for children. You go do what's required. Second thing, commitment is doing what you said you would do. And every time you do what you say you're going to do, your life gets more powerful. Your way of being expands. I don't feel like getting up at the gym. You said you were gonna get up at 5 o'clock. Get your ass up at 5 o'clock. Because you just act in spite of, I don't feel like it. I'm not in the mood. The circumstances don't align. See, to be committed is a way of being. It means something in here.
It is not the critic who counts.
Not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena,
Whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood.
Who strives valiantly, who errs.
who comes short again and again,
Because there is no effort without error and shortcoming.
but who does actually strive to do the deeds,
Who knows great enthusiasm, the great devotions,
who spends himself in a worthy cause,
Who at the best, in the end, knows the triumph of high achievement.
And who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly.
so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls
So neither know victory nor defeat.
Brother, look at your life right now. Is it really the critic who counts? The voice of negativity and scarcity that screams at you from every corner of your world? Is that the voice that you listen to? Is that the voice that you believe? You see, brother, inside of ManWealth Immersion, these words are not just some mantra that we repeat. They are the words that we live and die by. So I invite you right now to line up and take your place. Where do you stand? With those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat? With the weak men of this world to play it safe? Who don't want to rock the boat? Who aren't man enough to ask for what they want? Who aren't strong enough to confront what's really going on in their marriage or in their relationships of life? Is that where you stand, brother? Or will you stand with us? Will you stand with power? And will you take your place inside this elite fraternity of wealthy men? Brother, will you rise?
And brother, you and I both know you would not be listening to me or watching this video if your life was the way you wanted it to be. There is something in you that is wrecking you and making you play small. And this is the exact type of thing that you are going to need to do to break free.
There's power in the body. The body either gives you power or takes it away. Right? Champions take care of their body, their health. It fuels them and gives them power. That makes them happy. Most guys do not push themselves hard enough. They don't push themselves hard enough. and they wonder why their business struggles. They wonder why they can't get the capital. They wonder why their teams don't follow them. This is the warm-up. Don't get it twisted. We just warming up.
The biggest thing I got is that I'm playing way too small in my marriage and in my business. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm comparing myself to all of the average men out there who are 5s. And if I'm a 5.1, it's good enough for me. And shame on me for living my life that way. I should be a 10, and I should be leaving those people in the dust in how I treat my wife, and how I run my family, and how I run my business.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Find the rhythm, find the rhythm. Let's go, find the rhythm. Come on, come on, come on. Take your focus off of yourself and focus on your brother. Take your focus off yourself and focus on your brother. Come on. You can do so much more than you think you can.
Having a different perspective on things, man, that is so valuable. It allows you to see things that you didn't even realize existed. So even if you're that guy that's on point, if you have it all together, you probably still need to be here and find out what you don't have. Because that next little piece will take you here. That's what you need.
Are you a baller in every part of your life? Are you the father that you want to be? Are you the husband that you want to be? Are you the business owner, leader, producer, creator that you want to be? Are you the man that you have always dreamed of becoming? If any of those areas are areas that you need improving in, you need to be here. And you need to sign up right now.
Not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, but where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, but who at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. So that his life waits at ready those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
Are you guys ready to drop the stories? Yes, sir. I don't believe you.
Yes, yes, sir!
Put those stories above your head. Are you ready to drop that bullshit?
Yes.
Yes. If you are really ready to do that, when I say go, you will drop your sandbags, you will open it up, you will take the 4 bags full of sand, and you will dump that shit. And you will leave it right here on the top of this hill. If you are ready to drop your stories, do so now. And dump that shit out. Release that shit. Leave it here. Been carrying that shit for way too long. It's time to create a new story that will serve you, that will give you what you actually want.
Who am I? I am a champion. The words I am so powerful, utilizing language so powerful. Who you say you are is who you become. I promise any result that you create is going to come far before it ever comes. It's going to come right in here by how you see yourself. Who am I?
I'm a champion.
I'm a champion. There's something so sacred about being a champion, about winning, about doing all this work to win. I am a champion. Who am I? I'm a champion. It's going to mean something to you today. If you can find a low gear, you'll get so much done faster than most guys will get done. Because most guys, they sprint, then they stop, then they take 3 weeks off. Empires are built over 5 to 10 years. Family, deep relationships are built over time using what I call low gear. We're gonna find it today. Listen, shit's gonna get hard and it's gonna get ugly and you're gonna wanna quit. And we're gonna push you. You have a chance to step through. That means there is no going back. So you take a good moment right now about what you really want, why it matters. So many guys talk about wanting to be wealthy, wanting to be powerful, wanting to have a marriage. But so many guys are unwilling to do what's necessary and required. Find your why, gentlemen. People talk about being an amazing father and husband, but they're not willing to pay the price. The price is steep. The price is hard. But if you're willing to do it, you'll get it. You got way more. You can do more than you think you can, gentlemen. You can do more than you think you can. Find it. Find it. No finish line. Who am I? Act like it. Change your face. This ain't hard. I'll tell you what's hard is getting to 70 years old and saying, what the hell happened to my life? I'll tell you what's hard is being alone without a spouse and kids who love you because you failed to put the time in. I'll tell you what's hard is being broke and having to tell your kids, we can't do that. This is easy. Keep moving, keep moving. Success is just like this, willing to do hard shit. Willing to find another gear. When there is no gear, you find the low gear. And when that low gear runs out, you find another gear. What are you fighting for? You got wife and kids at home that are hoping that you're going all out. You got team and employees. You got families that are waiting for you. You think you're not, but you are. You're a champion. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? What are you fighting for, baby? What are you fighting for? I can tell you right now, your wife and your kids want you to step up, but you refuse because it gets hard. See, everyone gets to this point. Every man gets to this point where it's hard, where it hurts. And this is where champions rise. They have a wife and kid at home. They have kids, they got employees, they got families they're fighting for. This is where champions rise. Who am I? Champion! Who am I? Champion! Act like it. Because there's no finish line here. There's no finish line in the game of life. And depending on how hard you want to work now, The sooner we get done. You want to dog it? We'll just stay out here for the ladies all day long. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What do you want, gentlemen? The challenges of life that keep most men down. Average men can't get back up. The champions find a way. Where there is no way, champions find another gear. Everything you got. You're giving me everything you got. Clear? Let's get out the field. Ready? Here we go. Did you give your all? Yes or no? Brother, you're here, and you're here for a reason. And you're here because the message touched your heart and soul, and it resonated deep within. How do I take my life, my family, my business, my spirituality to a whole another level? You've been hitting the ceiling for a long time. Enough is enough. You know there's something greater, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Whether it be in your business, with your relationships, with your physicality, or your spirituality. You know it's time to become a wealthy man. Wealthy in your business and money. Real stability. Wealthy with your relationships, your wife, your children, your sons and daughters. Wealthy with your spirituality and the purpose of your life. And of course, wealthy with the tool, the temple, the weapon, the body. Brothers, go all in. Be real with me. Do it now. And I'll see you on the other side.